industry has institutions that redefine the standards by which the entire segment is judged. In India's national gemstone industry, one name has spent nearly 4 decades in building its reputation based on trust, authenticity, and expertise. Today, we are going to Khanna Gems. Over the years, the company has grown into one of the world's largest organized retailer of natural gemstones. And as the industry evolves, the company is moving into its new phase, driven by technology, institutionalization, and global ambition. So come with me, Mehek Rayu, as we explore the history of Khanna Gems, the future of gemstone industry, and the vision shaping its next chapter. Hello, sir. So everyone who walks into Khanna Gem stores think that they know what you actually sell. But if I were to ask you in what business you are, I don't think you will say gemstones. What would you say?
Megji, we are in the business of reducing uncertainty. If you look at our business, so starting from the supply chain, this business relies on trust. If you look at our supply chain, the supply chain is very, very complex. And the way we procure our gemstones, our procurement is different from the procurement of normal jewelers. We will be procuring the gemstones while sitting at our office. Suppliers will be coming to us. Let's say we want to procure 50,000 carats of emerald.
Okay.
Then in that scenario, the supplier will be handing us over 2 lakh carats or 3 lakh carats of emeralds. Then we will select the pieces that we want to keep. After that, the remaining inventory will be sent back to the supplier. And the inventory that we have selected, that inventory will go through final cutting and polishing at our workshops. And after that, it is sent to government laboratory for certification. Once the inventory comes back to us after certification, then only the supplier will be released the payment.
Oh, okay.
So the reason we keep our supply chain in this manner, it is because many a times suppliers, they themselves don't know that they are giving out a fake product.
Okay.
Because the industry is filled with malpractices. And since we have such a long-standing relations with our suppliers, they have full trust on us that the inventory that they have left with us, so we will not be sending something else back to them. So there is trust.
Yes.
And the first level is to reduce uncertainty that the gemstone is natural. Then we have to get this inventory certified. Then that inventory is distributed to our stores. The stores are managed by our employees. So a level of trust we also have to place on our employees.
True.
And it is not that we can just trust our employees. Because I can correlate this with an Arabic proverb, Ikkilha wa tawakkal.
What does it mean?
It means that tie your camel and then trust in God.
Okay.
So we have to have systems to cross-check the employees. Checks and balances to make sure that they don't go rogue. They don't try to sell something else. So we have to trust our employees and trust the process. Then the customer is trusting us.
True.
That we are handing them the right product. So this is a business of trust. Gemstones is just the product.
Okay. So that is a very huge claim so early in the conversation. So let's go back to where it all started. So your father was the one who built this over decades. So what are few of his learnings or lessons that you have taken which are actually still running the business?
The main lesson that I have learned from my father, it is that credibility, it compounds like money. And trust also compounds like money. So the commanding position that we have today, it has not been built in one day. So the trust the suppliers place on us, it is not built in one day. The trust the customers place on us, it is not built on one day. And the trust that we put on our employees, that is also not built in one day. So trust and reputation, it compounds faster than money. And it is the most valuable asset that you can build. though it does not reflect on the balance sheet, but it is the most valuable asset a company can have.
So, as we are talking about gemstones, and we know that gemstones is one of the old trades of the world.
Yeah.
So, what made you think that now is the moment to, reimagine it and not run how the business was earlier running?
So, if you look at our business, the gemstones business is driven by two separate industries in one way. One is spiritual industry,
Yes.
another one is luxury industry.
Yeah, true.
So, if you look at luxury industry, diamonds are no longer aspirational. Diamonds have become very, very middle class or lower middle class, in fact,
Okay.
because lab grown diamonds have dethroned diamonds from their position. And people nowadays, if somebody wants to buy a big diamond, let's say 2 carat or 3 carat diamond, they will not buy it. Reason being, if they wear a 2 or 3 carat natural diamond, people will think that it's a lab grown diamond. So why to spend their money on it? So what has happened? The people have a need to flaunt their wealth, to signal their status.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So what they are doing, they are moving towards gemstone jewelry.
Okay.
So if you look at celebrity weddings also, you will find that they are wearing emerald jewelry, ruby jewelry.
Yes.
Like recently, Aamir Khan also gifted his wife a ruby ring.
Yes, I
If
saw.
you look at Ambani weddings, Neeta Ambani is also seen in emerald jewelry all the time.
Yes.
So this sector is booming like anything, and it has never happened before.
Okay.
And even established companies are having their collections with natural gemstones. So natural gemstones will become a very big segment for luxury sales moving forward. And it has been a store of wealth historically. Like earlier when kings used to store their wealth in gold and stones only, ना? जोहरात में ही पैसे अपने वो संभाल के रखते हैं.
Yes.
The other is spiritual industry.
Okay.
So nowadays people have become very, very spiritual. It is an interesting thing that the younger generation, they are now more spiritual
yeah.
than their predecessors.
Yes.
So we are selling a spiritual remedy, and it's the most expensive spiritual remedy out there. So when the spiritual industry is growing, simultaneously the demand for astrological gemstones is also growing.
Oh, okay. So it's all theory, but I want to see if it actually holds up in practice. So as you were talking about the rare gemstones also, and the meaning-driven buying is there as we see these days. So is it a trend that you are actually betting on, or is it something that you are already seeing at the counters?
Actually, it is happening at the counters. If you look at our customer profile, the type of customers who are actually buying, first I will talk about the astrological gemstones business.
Okay.
The customer profile is young people. People in the age group of 25 to 45. They are our best customers because they are facing a lot of challenges in their life, and people buy gemstones only when they have consulted an astrologer. And people consult an astrologer when they are frustrated.
Okay.
And people are frustrated when they have ambitions.
True.
So in the age group of 25 to 45, people have the most ambitious.
Yes.
People are the most ambitious. So at that point, they are going towards gemstones. So our customers are not very aged people. Our customers are young people. So we see it in our CRM daily because we have the customer data. If you talk about the luxury sales, people nowadays come to us with rare demands. They will come to us and they will say that we want a 10 carat old Burma ruby, or we want a Kashmiri Neelam. So these are rare stones.
Kashmiri Neelam.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kashmir mines are not operating right now.
Okay.
So the stones which are there in circulation, that is the only stock that is there.
Oh.
So it is very highly priced.
Okay. So as we know, it's a booming sector. So if there's somebody who has unlimited amount of money tomorrow, what would actually stop them from building another Khanna Gem stores overnight?
So Mehakji, if you look at our business, the inventory is one of our biggest asset. So we don't call inventory. We call our inventory as a portfolio. And why do I say portfolio? Because we have inventory which starts at 1,000 rupees a carat and it goes up to 10 lakh rupees a carat. And we have gemstones in all shapes, all sizes, all varieties. So this inventory has not been built in one day. It has been curated over a period of 40 years. And the product is also so complex that the product cannot be reordered at the same price very easily. So the way the inventory, the supply chain works of this inventory is very different from the supply chain of other businesses. Let's say we were operating electronic stores.
Okay.
And we had PQR brand televisions in our inventory. So we can procure the PQR televisions very easily at any point of time at a certain rate.
Yes.
But in this business, if you are going to your suppliers that we want this particular product, the rate will actually skyrocket because they are sensing that they need this product at the moment because they have customer in front of them. So the price will actually increase. The way we procure inventory, we never go to suppliers. Suppliers, they come to us.
Okay.
And when they come to us, we exercise our bargaining power and take the best rates.
Okay.
So the inventory that we hold has been carefully curated over a period of 40 years.
Okay.
And if someone were to create this entire inventory in one day, if let's say the value of our inventory is 100 rupees, I'm just taking an example. I'm talking about 100 rupee purchase price.
Okay.
So let's say somebody was to replicate this entire inventory. If our purchase price was 100 rupees, the other person's purchase price will be 600 or 700.
Oh.
Because they cannot curate this inventory in one go. And if they are trying to do so, the rates will skyrocket. Because in this business, sometimes you get a very good deal.
Okay.
And we buy inventory only when we get a good deal.
Okay.
So that is one reason. The other reason is this business is extremely complicated. Extremely complicated. We are into retail business of gemstones. And if you look at our business, we have 200 type of products.
200?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 200 type of products, we have more than 500 suppliers. So when we are managing a network of more than 500 suppliers, so we have to be on top of the business all the time.
That's true.
Otherwise, we will not get to know what is the current price of this product in the market.
Agreed. Agreed. Yes.
And the way this business is driven on trust, you can't trust random people in one go. The other thing is, since we are not just doing the business ourselves, we are not talking to the customers ourselves, we are not talking even to the suppliers ourselves now. So when the team is managing the business, so you have to know how much deviation can be there.
Okay.
So if somebody does not have the entire knowledge of the entire system, they cannot replicate this business. Okay. And the industry is also not corporatized. If we look at real estate industry, if we were to start a real estate business today, we can easily do so. We just have to acquire the right property. Then we can give the construction contract to a good company. Then the facility can be managed by a good facility management company. And then there are underwriters out there who will be selling your property. So you can actually operate a business while sitting in a boardroom. But in our business, that cannot happen. Globally, there is no operating playbook to operate the exact business that we are in. So we have a repository of earned secrets. So that cannot be replicated with whatever money that you have.
Okay, so you were talking about inventory. Let's just hold on to that for a second. You call your inventory portfolio and not stock. That's a very strange word for jewelry. So what do you mean by that?
See, portfolio, we call inventory our portfolio because we cater to all segments. Like our if somebody wants to buy a 10,000 rupee gemstone, we are there. If somebody wants to buy a 1 lakh rupee gemstone, we are there. If somebody wants to buy a 5 lakh rupee gemstone, we are there. If somebody wants to buy a 5 crore rupee gemstone, then also we are there. So we are catering to multiple segments at the same time. So in stock market, why do you diversify your portfolio? So that if one sector goes down, the other sector recoups the losses, right? So similarly, in our inventory, since the inventory is there in all segments, so our risk is also hedged.
So now that we have talked about inventory, I want to pivot to the operations of day to day. I want to ask, like, you have so many outlets. So how opening a new store right now is much easier for you as compared to when you opened your second store?
So Megji, when we opened our second store, I still remember the entire process. It was a very big decision for us. because since this business is a business of trust and it carries a lot of inventory, each and every store you need a lot of inventory.
True.
So we were very hesitant to leave our inventory in the absolute control of our employee. So when we first opened the store, our major focus was to ensure security of the inventory. Once that was sorted, then we saw what other things we have to take care of. So we were dealing with store managers also for the first time where they have the independent charge.
Okay.
So when we dealt with the store managers, we felt that the way we will operate our own store as in the store in which we have our personal involvement in the store's operation.
Where you started with.
Where we started with. The employees will not operate the store in the same manner. Like I will give you a very small example. The electricity bill of our store, the second store, was double as compared to what it should have been.
Double?
Yeah. Reason being, the employee, when they were closing the store for the day, they didn't bother to turn off the ACs. They didn't bother to turn off the lights. So, since it's not their money which is being spent, they were very callous. And even the store's cleanliness was not up to the mark.
Okay.
In the cash counter is a place of Lakshmi, Ma Lakshmi. There they had kept plastic glasses where the tea, after drinking tea, they were placing those plastic glasses in the cash counter itself.
Oh.
So we had to create SOPs for each and everything. And we had to, one is incentive on the sales. Another incentive structure that we have is that we create a P&L of the store. Let's say our profit is 100 rupee. Out of 100 rupee profit of that store, a certain amount goes to the employee. And in the P&L, all the expenses, be it electricity, be it the maintenance staff expense, everything goes into that. So the store manager is empowered. If the store manager wants to add more staff in the store, if they want to subtract staff in the store, because at the end of the day, they are partners in our business. So it was a full learning journey.
So growth is one thing, but the consistency is an entirely different problem. So we see that scalability usually comes at the cost of culture. So when you have so many stores, how do you maintain that same judgment and same standards across all of your stores as it existed at store one?
See, the business, the way we have developed the business, it is in a hub and spoke model. And what do I mean by hub and spoke model? We have a vault in our system. So the major inventory lies at the vault and all the buying of the inventory happens at the vault level itself. So the stores, they don't decide, they are not purchasing the inventory per se from the market. We are procuring the inventory. We are centralizing everything. Our team at the vault only prices those gemstones. What should be the price of this particular gemstone? Because we have to value those gemstones ourselves, then put a price to it. Then the inventory is certified. So everything happens at the vault level.
Oh, okay.
Vault is fully controlled by us.
So it's a centralized process.
It's a centralized process. These stores are just branches where sales happen.
Distribution branches.
Yeah, distribution.
So that's about the business, but you are the man behind it right now, presenting the brand. So let's talk about you. We know that entrepreneurship is a very roller coaster journey and there's a lot of uncertainty in it. So how do you handle that?
There is a verse in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 2 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verse number 56. Dukkheshvanu dvigna manaha, sukheshu vigats priha, vitarag bhay krodha, sthidhir munir uchyate.
Yes.
It means that a person of steady wisdom remains calm in periods of uncertainty, in periods of adversity.
Okay.
And he is free from fear, anger, and emotional excesses.
Okay.
And is steady in success also. So what happens in business? There will be ups and downs. If any businessman is telling you that he or she has never seen downs,
that's not true.
That's not possible. Business is a roller coaster ride by definition.
Agreed.
So you will have to face a lot of challenges in the business.
Okay.
And the more you grow, the intensity of those challenges will increase even more. I will give you an example. Let's say somebody is operating just one store, right? And they are a, let's say, grocery store the businesses of a grocery store. So they want to increase their turnover. Or if they recently faced losses, they want to recoup those losses. So what will the person do? The person will open the store for more time. And let's say the store used to open for 6 days a week. The person will open the store for 7 days a week. And the person will be able to recoup the losses. But when you are a chain, when you are an organized business, let's say you have to open your stores for more time. You first have to give OT to your staff. So everything has a cost structure attached to it.
Yes.
And your mind has to do cost benefit analysis all the time. So sometimes your judgment will be right, sometimes your judgment will be wrong. So the major thing that I personally take care is that we don't do any decision which can impact our ability to take further decisions.
Okay.
So we don't take very big bets in one go. We always take small bets. And we have to trust people also in business. So we don't trust people also very easily. And when we trust, we always have checks and balances. So what happens when you are successful? So there will be phases of success and there will be phases of failure. So you have to keep your humbleness in the periods of success, and you have to keep your hope in the periods of failure also. So then only you can do business. Otherwise, if a person is not able to control their emotions and is swayed away by everything, the person cannot do business.
True, true. So there's one thing I have been meaning to ask since the start of the interview. There's one portrait behind you. Like, what does this actually mean for you? Not just as a symbol, but for your day-to-day life.
So Megji, your previous question correlates very well with this question. Reason being, we always have Lord Venkateshwara Ji in our offices, in our showrooms, because he is the one who is above us. And because of his blessings, only everything happens. So in business, there will be moments of uncertainty, and there will be moments when you have to seek guidance.
True.
Many a times you have to seek guidance where logic ends. So let's say you are entering into a new market. You don't know what will happen. If you are entering into a new partnership with any company, you don't know what will happen. So if you have faith in any God, so it gives you inner strength. So if you are down, you can pray to him and it will give you strength.
So that's great, and I absolutely agree with you on that. So I can see that you have a lot of knowledge about gemstone industry. So if from 10 years from now we are sitting for the same interview, what do you hope has changed about this industry? Not just for Khanna Gems, like in general.
So the main thing that we will want that has changed regarding the industry is that the government should have standardization in this industry also. Like if you are buying gold, you know what should be the price of the gold.
Yes.
But for gemstones, you don't know what should be the price. There is no guideline which will tell you what should be the price of a particular gemstone. The certification is out there for the authenticity, that whether the gemstone is real or not. But when you are buying a gemstone, you don't know whether it should be priced at 1 lakh, it should be priced at 2 lakh, or it should be priced at 5 lakh.
Yes, true.
So the government should also have policies for this industry, and this industry needs more regulation. Because if there is more transparency, what will happen? The companies who are doing good, they will be able to do even better. Because right now the competition that we face is not from the good players.
Okay.
The market is filled with people who are selling fake gemstones. So we
Fake
have
gemstones.
in the
Okay.
market, 95% of the gemstones which are being sold are fake. So when we are competing in the market, we have to compete with frauds. If the government comes into the picture, there is regulation, so the market will become a better place.
So, Aaradhya ji, let's move on to another segment. I want to play a rapid fire round with you. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay. So you need to give me one word answers for all the questions. Okay. First thing, one word that describes Khanna Gems.
Legacy.
So luxury or legacy?
Legacy.
Okay. One person or one leader that you admire.
JRD Tata.
Okay. And one quality that you think that every entrepreneur should have.
Perseverance.
Perseverance. Okay, that's an interesting standpoint. So moving on to the last question of the day. If 20 years from now, someone was to write a story on Khanna Gem Store, what do you think the title should be?
The title should be Khanna Gems, the institution of trust in gemstones.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Aaradhya ji. This is me, Mehak Rayu, signing off.